Gary, welcome to the channel, and today we're looking at another Pretenders song. This time it's Talk of the Town. Now, a few days ago I looked at Back on the Chain Gang by the Pretenders and it proved to be really popular. I think you all liked it. Got some really kind comments back. Pretenders stuff is not too taxing to play, it's not too difficult, but it's very effective. It sounds amazing, and this song is a great example of that. It's going to be a quick lesson. There's about 4 or maybe 5 small parts to this and you've got the whole song covered, no solos. So you know, I hope you're going to really enjoy this one. While I've got the Telecaster out and the chorus pedal, I might even do another Pretenders this week because I've enjoyed looking at it so much. So as always, if you're new to the channel, then please give me a like, hit the bell, subscribe. It just really helps me to grow this. I'm looking to make it a much bigger channel with loads of content on for all different styles of music. And for those of you who are joining me again, who are subscribers, I'd just like to thank you for your support so far. I really appreciate it, and it's been great chatting to a few of you this week. We're talking about different songs and ideas and things to cover on the channel. So let's get into this one. As always, we'll get nice and close up and we'll break it down. Okay, there we are, we're up close now. So this one is similar in terms of setup to Back on the Chain Gang that we looked at the other day. If you've got a single coil guitar, Telecaster's perfect, or a Strat, then that's great. I mean, any guitar will do, but if you want to try and get the twang, that the sound that the band get, then you know, if you have got a Telecaster, I would say it's the perfect guitar for this. I'm just playing through my amp, just breaking up ever so slightly, tiny bit of gain through the amp, reverb through the amp. I've got a little bit of tremolo through a pedal because I don't have tremolo on my amp. I use a Fender Hot Rod Deluxe, so I get my reverb from a Hampstead signature tremolo pedal, which I think it's great, and I'm not affiliated to them by I've got to say that. It's just a great ampy pedal, I think, and a bit of chorus. And we're in standard tuning, no capos, and you want to get this sort of that kind of tone, so you just get a tiny bit of breakup when you hit the strings a bit harder. So it's a really easy tune to play this. We're going to just break it down into 4 or maybe 5 different sections, and it'll cover you for the whole track. So the first bit is the introduction, and it goes like this. So the first part is our introduction. There's 2 chords here. So that's a G chord, but I'm sliding in from the 2nd fret from the F sharp on the 6th string. You can also hold down the B and E string there on the 3rd fret for more jangle. And it's a downward stroke, and you can accent again when you land on the root note, the G. And then strum the whole chord. And we go up to a C. Hammer on there. So you're hammering on with your first finger on the B string 1st fret, and also with your pinky on the 1st string at the 3rd fret. Now that's the introduction. I think you play it about 3 times, listening to the record for reference. And that is also the bit that comes in later in the song when the lyrics go, maybe tomorrow, maybe someday. Okay, so that's part 1. Part 2, a nice little part this. It's based around an A minor 7 chord. And it comes in after the introduction, so I'm holding down the D string at the 2nd fret and I'm hammering on there on the 1st fret of the B string. And then, similar to what we did with the C chord really in the introduction, I'm holding the 1st string at the 3rd fret. So you get this. So it's downward strokes at first, then rake across the whole thing. Okay, and then we go to a B7 chord. So if you don't know that chord, I'm holding down 1st string, 2nd fret, I've got open B string, The G string, I'm fretting that at the 2nd fret with my 3rd finger. We've got the D string at the 4th fret, sorry, at the 1st fret, and the A string at the 2nd fret. Nice chord. Okay, so this is where the vocals come in, and I've seen a couple of lessons online and I'm not altogether sure they're right. Some people go straight into an E minor chord here, but if you look at the band, I've looked at some videos of the band playing, I think the verse chords, so this is part 3, the verse chords, it starts with a G. It's such a drag to want something sometime, and then we go to C with a G in the bass there, so a normal C chord. But if you just move your finger down, play with your pinky the C note, then you leave your 3rd finger free just to hold the G root down. So it's something bad to want something sometime. One thing leads. We go up to a D, and here you can take your finger on and off, or like sus movements. Doesn't really matter how you do it. It's such a drag to want something somehow. One thing leads to another. No. Back to our B7 chord, and you go round again with that. Now here the chords change. You go down to an E minor, but you hold down the B and G strings at the 3rd fret. There was a time unto you from there. Onto A minor or A minor 7. You can sort of go on and off that. So similar to the first verse, D, and then onto our B7. Okay, so I'll just play through the chords to that verse. Here we go to the next part of the song. Is that 3 or 4? I can't remember, but I'll show you the next bit now. So this is where the lyrics go. I made a wish, I said it out loud. So you're on this D. And then we go to this kind of C9. C root note on the A string, holding down the D string 2nd fret, open G string, and I'm holding down the B 3rd fret, the other strings are open. And you just walk down with your fingers there from the C down to the G root note on the 6th string. So in context it sounds, I'm just playing the last part of the verse coming into that, it sounds like this. Loud in the crowd, everybody heard, was the talk of the town. And then we're back to our into your 2nd verse, and the 2nd verse is just the same, except that at the end of it, instead of going into our, you stay on the C. Maybe tomorrow, back, you know, the first bit we looked at. Okay, so we're nearly there now. It's a really simple song. Those are the 4 parts. The 5th part is just a little bit that you can play if you've got 2 guitars. So it's where we're doing that. Maybe tomorrow, someday. There's a harmonic So I'm just playing that at the 12th fret on the first string and the B string. Sorry, the G string. I think I've been doing too much guitar this week. Maybe tomorrow, maybe you. Just appears there if you want to. Not necessary, but nice little detail from the song. The ending of the song, it just finishes on this A minor 7. And that's it. It's just a simple thing. So I'll just put a few of those pieces together, give you a feel for it. But as always, listen to the record for reference about the structure of it. I find it hard to live by the rules. I never could, and so never do. The rules as such never bothered you. You call the shots and they follow. Back in my room, I wonder that I happen to do. Said I want you right now. Everybody heard. Talk of the town. Maybe tomorrow, maybe someday. Yeah, just check out the verse on the song. I think the band definitely start with the G chord for the first 2 rounds up to this C with a G in the bass, and then they go down to the E minor or E minor with this this B and E string at the 3rd fret before going to A minor and then back up to the G. There's definitely a change, I think, in the verse, sort of the first 2 rounds the first way, the second 2 rounds the next way. So that's Talk of the Town. I hope you've enjoyed that. What a great song it is. It sounds amazing. I hope you'll have fun playing it. And until next time, enjoy your guitar playing, and I'll see you real soon.